are cool about it.
Cool about what?
Streaming.
Oh, yeah.
That's the thing today is that there's plausible deniability because there's people who are always like on their Bluetooth anyway or like on call or whatever. But because I'm holding it horizontally, like I think if people know I'm streaming here, they'll like fuck with it. And if they say like I don't want to be on, I'm like okay, I don't have to.
Yeah.
Because like when I was at TwitchCon, like everyone was doing that, but like you expect that because it's a big streamer area. But one, I don't want to be like a dickhead filming people or streaming if they don't want to be. But also like when you're holding the phone horizontally, you kind of look like one of those people in the videos who are like, I'm making a citizen's arrest. Stop right there. Like it looks like you're filming because they don't know what side of the camera you're sticking out of.
Yeah.
This might just be for VOD purposes if it is in fact just me. I got time to kill. People filing in, though. Well, not filing into the store, but there are people lined up. We'll get to that. All right, anyway, welcome to the first ever BH Ultra midnight release stream for the Nintendo Switch 2 midnight release outside of a GameStop, even though I got my pre-order to Walmart. Well, I'll explain. I am not alone. I wouldn't come to these alone, all right? I'm too nervous. I need someone to back me up just in case, or to hold a camera. Regardless, there are some things I want to get to, but before we get into that, I am not by myself. I'm joined in the car by...
Hello. Switchy.
Right.
Switchy. Switch 1E.
Mm-hmm. From YouTube.
From YouTube.
Yeah. The Waluigi to my
to make
Wario.
sure he's okay.
The co-parent. Yeah. This is just here for moral support. Yeah. Well, okay. So, current plan. I came here earlier... and there was, like, nothing. Like, I heard some GameStops have an event, right? Like, oh, they're going to line up. It's going to be sponsored by, I keep wanting to say Bud Light, by Red Bull. And, oh, there's going to be games. There's going to be Mario Kart setups. But I came here, like, a couple hours ago, and there was nothing. Now there's people lined up, because I think it is just a midnight release. Like, it doesn't open till it's midnight. I, like I said, have my Walmart pre-order. But Walmart is not... staying open for a midnight release. They just open when it opens in the morning. So my current Walmart delivery on my app says delivered by 10 p.m. as in tomorrow, June 5th, which could mean at 10 p.m., could mean before, could mean like, oh, we pushed it back another day. We don't know. Regardless, we have a contingency plan. My plan is to, obviously I have the Switch 2. I want to see if there's some stuff I can get in here, like a Switch 2 Pro controller, a Nintendo webcam that they have, or face cam, a SD card, because I'm downloading a lot of things, and the SD card I purchased and ordered won't come until later anyway.
Are you going to get the Piranha Plant?
It's like so much worse. That's like $240.
Yeah, I think we're talking about that.
It looks,
terrible.
It's aesthetically pleasing. I don't know. I'll see what, I'm excited to see what's in there when we get in there.
It's aesthetically pleasing, but what it records is not aesthetically pleasing.
Right. It looks pretty on the outside, but it's nasty inside. But when I walked here earlier, there's enough people lined up here. And when they're lined up, you would think, okay, they have their pre-order. Maybe, you know, I'm assuming that the people here for a midnight release are here to get a pre-order. Maybe people that get a pre-order come in the morning and they're like, oh, I already have it, solid. And that's the thing, I have a Walmart pre-order. So, like, I bought it already, but Dan, the man, has been concerning me, has been, like, making me paranoid. Because he's also got a Walmart pre-order. He's like, what if they cancel it? I was like, I think it's too late for that. But now he's got me spiraling. I was like, that's a good point. What if they just push it all the way back? But when I walked here earlier, the sign out front said there were about, like, 20 Switch 2s that weren't spoken for, and maybe, like, 7 Mario Kart World bundles. So, yes, this is Switchy.
Yes.
Co-host. Co-parent.
Co-parent
of the Switch 2 Ultra podcast. That was pretty
Gaming
good.
adjacent podcast.
Mm-hmm.
We didn't plan that. We didn't recite that.
It's purchased and ran exclusively by China. But yeah, we're doing this live, and then over the next couple days, I mean, in the morning, I'm going to be streaming the Switch 2, if it's in my hands. That's where you come in, potentially.
Yeah, if we don't have a Switch 2 by tomorrow, hopefully I can just buy one, just
right, because you didn't get your pre-order, which is why you're here.
I didn't get my pre-order, yeah, That's why I'm here. So if I can just waltz in and buy a Nintendo Switch 2, well, that solves a lot of problems. One problem that does arise, though, is that I have to fly home eventually.
Right.
And I took a butt airline.
Right.
So I don't have a carry-on. So I don't know if I'll have space to take it home. So Andrew might be getting some spare clothes of mine so I can fly back without having to pay extra money.
I love wearing large clothes anyway. I was saying co-parent, but also the Waluigi to my Wario.
The Waluigi to the Wario.
It's mostly for Mario Kart. I guess we can ask people what's going on out there. Yeah. I could do a little newscaster. This is real games journalism, what we're doing here today.
On the street.
On the street interviews.
Hello, what are you here for?
Yeah. Well, also, but we can gauge, like, if they're, I can ask them, like, sneak it in there, like, if they're here for pre-orders, then that kind of opens up the opportunity to get more
numbers in our heads.
Right, we can try and sneak in front of people.
Yeah.
Because the thing about being in a line like that is that I understand, like, lining up if it's a ton of people, but if it's, like, say, like, I don't know, 15 people there, give or take. Being in the back of the line doesn't really matter because they're going to... Maybe they let them in the store like 10 people at a time or something. Oh. But I wouldn't feel the need to like, oh, we have to get in line right now. Like, we have to save our spot. We can just kind of stand out there. Yeah. And then we'll just be behind everyone.
And admittedly, like, you know, I'd love to have a Switch 2. I think right now it's kind of a win-win because either I get a Switch 2 or I don't spend $500 right now. So it's... I'm chill with anything.
This is a business expense. Well, before you, like, said you were going to do that or said you wanted to do that, I considered for a second, I was like, okay, well, Patreon goes through tomorrow, maybe the day after. Like, maybe I could swing a second Switch 2 as a business expense. Midnight Ultra Stream, have me booting up the PC up and stat. Ooh, to watch the stream or to I'm going to emulate Switch 2 games illegally. Are you ready to go?
Yeah, let's do it.
All right. And yes, okay, sometimes it doesn't work to watch the stream, but to pretend I'm there at the minute. Yeah, they got game.
Going to the game.
Right, because they never stop. That's actually more people than I previously thought.
Wow, that's like maybe 16 people.
No, they're lined up for the nail clinic. They consolidated a lot. I wasn't expecting that many people. Let me get this news-wise. We're here for the Nintendo Switch 2 pre-order. This is everyone. Halt.
It's already open. Or what?
Are they letting people... Well, people can shop normally, right?
Oh, you guys, yeah.
Let me guess. You guys are here for Pokemon cards.
I feel sorry for y'all. Like I said, unfortunately, I have 1 hour to sleep. The server's not a problem for me. I'm not that.
Very good setup. That's Switchy, famous Fall Guys stun locker. I forgot about that.
I know.
Yeah.
That's what I do.
So is this one...
Is there like 2 lines?
Yeah, is this one long, thick line, or does it, like, loop around? Regardless, we're just going to be in last. Okay.
Do you have a... Did you already pay for your... the rest of the Switch?
The pre-order?
Yeah.
Not yet.
Okay, so you can go inside.
Okay.
And just pay for it, and then you'll have like a red sticker or a blue sticker, and the red line is this longer line, and the blue sticker is...
Got it. But you'll still have it regardless because you already paid for it.
Yeah.
All right, cool.
So,
you want to go in? Let's see what we got. Are there other... Well, I guess we'll see when we get in there.
Yeah.
I appreciate that.
Yeah, no
How long have you been here?
We've been here for a while, but they have numbers on the receipts, so...
Right. I just noticed that you have like the folding chair thing.
Oh, yeah,
We came vastly unprepared and vastly very late.
Yeah.
Probably like Friday.
Okay, so the situation is we like go in and pay first? Or?
Yeah, I think so. I don't want to open the door. Everyone rushes in immediately. All right, you go first. I'm right behind you. Hey, sold. Okay.
Because we're getting a little bit damn on time. And then, have you guys done any pre-orders?
Not yet.
No worries. Are you guys both in?
I came to ask about pre-orders of additional accessories that aren't the console.
We do have a bunch of additional ones available. Some of them were limited and have run out, but I do still have quite a few.
I'm looking for a Pro Controller, SD card, webcam.
All set on 3.
Yep. Can I do this? Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah, no worries. to try to get you guys in as soon as I can. But because we are getting closer to midnight, at midnight, I do have to start my actual pre-orders.
No worries. Yeah.
So if that's the case, I'm going to get through that line as quickly as I can. But
Got
you
it.
guys will leave tonight with systems.
I appreciate that.
Systems left over. I just might have to get through that line before I get to you guys.
Okay. Is there a limit for how many people can be in the store? I just want to know.
Are you doing Switch 2? So
Imagine coming here and you're just like don't want anything Switch related. I'm here to pick up an amiibo. I don't.
I'm here for the buy one get one plushies.
I heard they got a new Pokemon card drop.
Yeah, all of that line out there. People who've already done it.
I already got my Switch. I just want a case for it.
I wanted to return it actually. You opened it yesterday. It's like, yeah, it doesn't work. Is there a limit for how many people can be in the store at a time?
Yeah, we are going to be limited to
Okay, so when they come in, do we have to file out, or are we cool to just
I'm
like?
gonna have you guys file out.
Okay. Yeah, thank you.
So, as right now, I'm actually going to have you guys file out,
Okay,
just so I can start getting pumped for that process.
got it. So we'll just go behind everyone out there.
Yeah, you just get behind everyone.
All right.
Once they're all done, then I'm just going to start off with everybody else, including you.
All right, awesome. Thank you. Good Adam. We're listening at all.
The link. Sorry.
We're gonna. Oh, I appreciate the promotion. No, we're gonna go behind everyone. Gonna go through the pre-orders, the people that have them first, and then they have stuff for us. Well, not for us specifically, but there's additional stuff. Yeah, there's 10. Oh, that's Rivals Booster Bundle. Wait, these are cards. Hold on. There are 30 Mario Kart bundles.
Oh wow, there's
Which
more
is a
bundles.
lot.
Okay.
Yeah, I think they oversold how, like, maybe it's location based. Like, if you go to New York, it's going to be completely sold out, but
I don't like my odds. Might make this work.
we just wait. But which one? Because we don't have any markers for that. I guess we'll just, like, stand here, maybe. When I was at midnight. I didn't either. None of mine fit me. Dude, I went to the local Walmart to like check on my pre-order, but they didn't have anything set up there, so I'm like, I don't know if they know what's going on. But I came right after streaming, and the first day I was wearing like an N64 shirt that like kind of didn't fit me, and I was like, they're gonna think I'm like a goober that's like asking about video games. And then the next day I went, I had like a Joy-Con Boys shirt on, and like, dude, I can't ask them a second because there was also nothing there. 2 weeks later,
with like a nice polo,
a different
a
Nintendo
tie.
shirt every single time.
But then that random game, my hand.
Motherly Bladder would never let me do this. What, stand in line? Well, like, what time is it now?
It's 11:44.
Yeah. We probably could have gotten a couple more people in the line when we were inside up there. Maybe not us, but they definitely could have finalized something.
Well, you sure you want to get the insurance? You want to get the insurance?
Wonder what everyone's here for.
I like that I'm here to return.
Yeah.
That's a good one.
Well, because they're all bricked until like the day one update, so you got it way early, and you're like,
So
it
does this-
doesn't work.
Does it just not turn on, or is it just like?
I think you need like a day one update to play it, and there were a lot of, I don't want to call them grifters because I think any criticism is valid, but being like the console's broken on day one, you got to get the update. It's like, no, it's just locked until the console comes out.
Yeah.
I love your shirt, man.
Oh, thank you.
And your hat also. I'm glad you have the synergy.
I always try to have a matching hat with my shirt.
Mm-hmm. If you're in this line, did you not get your pre-order?
I got my pre-order.
Right.
I just gotta
Get additional stuff?
Yeah. No, I just don't have a number. I'm just in.
Oh,
I'm just in
okay.
the end of the line, I guess.
Yeah, we just got here. I'm not super...
My Switch is guaranteed. It's already paid off.
Yeah, we haven't got the pre-order yet. I'm hoping to get like additional accessory stuff because I didn't get SD card, Pro Controller.
I should have. I didn't put a pre-order on the Pro Controller, so I'm hoping to have an extra one.
Yeah, it doesn't seem like they're like sold out on everything.
Yeah, it seems like you're gonna have like plenty of Switches. Like,
I've seen so many posts of like other GameStops that have like banners up and like, oh, we're hosting a tournament here. Where this one, I mean, this is cool. I like standing in line, but what's weird is there was more of pomp and circumstance when I came here for the Scarlet and Violet midnight release. which is strange to me considering this is a console launch. But yeah, they had like a Smash setup and like free snacks and
I
stuff.
wonder why.
I mean, how often do they do midnight releases? I guess it's just like super
No, wait,
uncommon.
so they still do midnight releases just for games?
Yeah, I mean, as far as 2022, I don't know. I haven't done another one since.
Nowadays, we just kind of like
You just download it?
Like,
Yeah.
I know, yeah, that's what I do.
Yeah, but I got the double pack so my roommate could play as well,
Okay.
and also because I'm a I'm a Nintendo adult, so I was like, I gotta get both versions of the same game.
Yeah.
I still haven't played through Violet, but if I have the Switch 2, that'll be an excuse to play through Violet because now it actually runs like a normal
You
game.
can see all the new graphics.
Right. The windmill moves.
It's probably really good for shiny hunters because there's like way more Pokemon that can.
Is there a
load
visual
at
in
once.
Scarlet and Violet?
I don't. There might.
Because I know
be.
there wasn't one in Sword and Shield. I think.
There might not be. Cause I know in Arceus, 'cause I remember people talked about it. In Arceus, they do it ding, and it has like a little few stars that go off the Pokemon.
Yeah, I loved doing that.
But in Scarlet and Violet, I remember I found a shiny Hoppip. I think maybe not a Hoppip. It's a Pokemon that knows Memento.
Something's
and in
going on
Memento-
here. Being filed out. Filed out empty-handed.
And then you see the price went up for him.
You guys got anything? You guys got anything? No? Okay. Maybe there are people that just came here and didn't know what they were.
You just walk up to people with like the phone and be like, "Hey, what are your biggest red flags in dating?" Let's just be those guys. Let's just be terrible.
Yeah, you could create the next Hawk 2 on accident.
That's crazy to me.
What's the most toxic sign?
It looks like a pretty toxic sign. It's cool that there's like visual storytelling that the M kind of looks rotted a little bit, and the stop is completely off. I think it was like that earlier. I just couldn't tell because it was daytime.
It's gotta be really annoying to fix the lights when they're like out.
Yeah. I guess they just stay on overnight even if the places are
It
closed.
bothers me that they only have the light active for games.
Yeah, it's so you know they have games. They should have gotten rid of the
Out of
top
games,
so it just
when-
says games.
When they're out of games, they just remove the game. They turn on stop.
Right. So that people know they're closed.
You can resurface that disc and it'll work. Now, Xbox, it is done. It's got the perfect little rig around it. You can't even trade that in. You're trying to trade this somebody. I don't want that. You keep that.
And it was like the Western equivalent of like, because there's no, or entire light pollution, the North Star is like all the different restaurant signs. You're driving. I don't know if you saw it, but I guess we haven't driven back that way yet. But the way back to my place, it looks like that one meme where it says like place Japan, where it has like the McDonald's pole and then like the Burger King pole. Like it has all of the ad places. That's a good strip to walk though, if you're just like see how far you can get and then just eat wherever you land. I got a good feeling about this.
I'm excited. I'm enjoying the atmosphere.
I was gonna say if I know you just came off a plane. You didn't say that, but you did land just a couple hours
landed
ago.
like
If we
an hour
get it like in hand. Do you want to go home and like, all right, sleep Christmas Eve? Let's wake up early Christmas morning.
That's a good
Or do you want to
question.
like play it a little bit?
That is a good question. I'd probably be down to play it a little
Yeah, because
bit.
I'm like, or at least like start downloading stuff.
Yeah,
'Cause there is a
start
lot to
downloading
download there.
stuff. Yeah.
Because mine not, I mean, there's a chance that mine still comes early, and then we get a bunch of stuff on yours, and then mine also arrives.
Yeah, you know?
I wonder if, like, for whatever reason, you're gonna get the bundle because they have a bunch of them. For whatever reason, if you don't end up with it, if I can like, because I technically have Mario Kart World because I bought the bundle, is it like saved onto my account?
It might not be. You might just be given a code or something. So it might just be a code.
That's the thing is that on the website I like pre-ordered like fast Fusion, Survival Kids, all those games, like pre-ordered, but I already bought them. So I assume it like starts downloading as soon as I load it up, or maybe I do need to like enter codes for those, or like go to the eShop and hit the download.
Well, if you downloaded them through your account, they might just be loaded to your account and not, codes.
Yeah, I'm gonna log in and the second like all the games pop up at once, because I try to get all the day one exclusives. And then also Split Fiction and Street Fighter. Oh, I don't know if they have any of the Amiibo cards, but that would be a good get as well for the Street Fighter game. It is a different vibe. Because when I was there for Scarlet and Violet, everyone was like lined up inside. There were little setups, but I guess we were waiting for it to be midnight. This sounds more, or seems more along the lines of a midnight release.
Yeah.
People are just like lined up outside.
I found out the difference between Bayou and the Switch. I had no idea.
So I'm still surprised at the Scarlet Violet.
Yeah, I don't know why it was. I guess GameStop just does more midnight releases.
Maybe they're just sick of it.
A little sign for the Switch
They're just
too.
sick of setting stuff up.
Yeah, or maybe it's just Pokemon and consoles. Because I've never gotten the, I mean, it makes it never gotten the opportunity to do this, like wait in line at midnight for a console.
The Princess Peach Showtime midnight release.
Their number one fan.
They go all
He
out
bought
for
all the copies. But like in the, I guess Xbox and PlayStation 1, it took them a while for me to like want to get those newer consoles. But also they came out in 2020 and there was a shortage.
Yeah.
And then like the Switch came out, I wasn't really doing anything like this yet.
Yeah, I mean, I took me a while. I had trouble getting my Switch. Eventually, I got it. Not as soon as I'd have liked to. Though honestly, I got it pretty late, and that kind of made it so that I had a lot more things to play, and I only had to wait a couple months for Odyssey.
I got mine Christmas of 17, so I just got the first 3 things were Breath of the Wild, Odyssey, and then like Doom 2016.
I was like, yeah, you're gonna have a great time.
Yeah.
you have a lot of fun to have.
Yeah, I don't know if it's like, I don't know. Maybe I'm like an adult with disposable income, but I don't know what I'd be doing. If this wasn't my job, I don't know if I would get it at launch. I guess it depends on what my job would have been.
Yeah. I could see myself still just getting. Maybe I wouldn't go to a midnight release. I'd just try and get it.
Because I'm okay,
I'd probably get it delivered to me.
Yeah, I'm okay splurging a little bit if it's like a once in every 8 years kind of thing.
It's not like it's a
Where I've been saying 4 years that like I wanted to do this. It's the editor for Switch 2 Ultra.
Yeah.
Shout out. We should hand out business cards to
Hand out business cards.
I'm a journalist.
Bro, you should check out my stream, bro. I'm gonna play cow. Actually, I don't know. I keep forgetting what it's called, but I just like those like.
Isn't it cow? I'm sticking with that's the name.
I'm thinking of the bird enemy that just kind of pecks at you.
Oh,
It's like a really long
not
name.
Ostro, but I know what you're talking about.
Yeah.
I think you have to unlock a lot of the characters, which I'm fine with.
I like that.
Yeah.
I remember I was so happy when Smash Ultimate they made it so that you start with just like 8 characters of the original.
I
Smash
love
people.
that.
I like
genuinely.
that.
I think legitimately, like most realistic outcome for like a modern game like that is the next Smash game is something akin to like Marvel Rivals, where like the base roster is maybe like 20 or 30 like Redux characters, and then like every like month or 2 months they just give a free update and add a new character. I wouldn't be opposed to that because they did it with like Tennis Aces, I think. It's a strange game to do it, but they also did it where like you had to participate in online tournaments. You didn't have to win; you just had to like load into it, even if you lose the first round. But I think that because the online tournaments in Smash Online, there's really no reason to do it because every time you would win and then you would win a spirit, and I already 100% of the game, so like this is a spirit I have.
Cool, the spirit I have.
It'd be cool if even it was like costumes that you could choose to buy or to win.
Yeah.
A lot of they're saying Conch-Door. I think that might be the name of the bird you were referring
Conch-Door,
to.
yeah.
I'm sticking with Dry
I was thinking of Conkeldurr for a second, the Pokemon.
Yeah, he's in there too. There could be secret characters, we never
Could be
know.
secret characters.
But I saw I tried to avoid spoilers because some people did have them already. But I saw like a frame like you unlocked Donkey Kong. I was like, oh man, what characters are locked? And you might start with like 5 characters.
You unlocked Luigi.
Yeah, you gotta go find him.
Actually, it's funny. Smash Bros. Makes you unlock Luigi sometimes.
Yeah, because you did in the first game, and they gotta keep it consistent. I think you have to unlock them in all of them, except for Brawl, maybe.
I remember playing Brawl. No, I'm pretty sure you don't have it at the start of Brawl, because I remember playing Brawl as a kid. And I'm pretty sure I remember like noticing that there was no Luigi and thinking, why is there no Luigi?
Yeah,
And
they
then
cut him from the roster.
Then Luigi showed up, and I'm like,
Yeah, they hit him.
it's like this very obscure character that has to be locked away.
I would like having secret characters in a game like that, but I know it's like impossible to know before launch. But I think you could like, of your own volition, avoid spoilers. I think that's definitely possible.
Yeah, I mean, I remember as a kid, you know, I mean, I didn't really browse wikis and stuff, so there were things that surprised me. I'd be like, oh, I've never heard of this character before. And then once I like developed basic literacy, you know, I just always knew what was in the game. You know what I mean? It's like, oh yeah, Fox.
Understanding how the internet works.
Yeah, it's like, oh, I know how to use the backspace and stuff.
How hot is it outside? It was really hot earlier today, but now that it's nighttime, it's not bad.
I live in Miami, so.
Picked out in jeans, long shirt, so I don't get burned by the moon just in case.
Probably in the 70s.
But I guess like the closest alternative is the reveal trailer, so I wouldn't be opposed to like them slowly rolling out updates for a game and adding characters.
Yeah.
I think that would be my best course of action. Let's see if I can uncover my camera. These are in fact not fake people, are very real. It's all CG.
This is all a set, an elaborate set. These are all.
Well, you thought they were mannequins when we drove up. Maybe there are.
I saw the mannequins there.
Right.
And for a split second, I thought that there were way more people here than there were.
I don't know what happened when we were doing the intro, but I feel like I saw like 12 people here, and then when we walked out, there were way more. There's not even that many like behind us.
Mitosis
here.
or something.
Yeah.
Or they were all they were all getting their nails done right before. And they, like,
Well, that's what the seafood place, the soul food place, sorry, right next to it. When I came here a couple hours earlier, I was like, oh, I want to check out the midnight release, see who's lined up already. But there were like maybe like 7 people here, and I'm like, oh, that's line for it. But they were all in line for the soul food place. Yeah, that's business is booming.
That reminds me, because there was this story, we talked about it in the car, not on stream, of someone who almost got rung up for the Nintendo Switch 2.
Yeah, they tried to make it pass.
And then like the cashier's coworker told him, don't do that. And I remember people were saying, it's like, how do you not know? And to be fair, in that person's defense, if you just, you know, this is not a job that you're if you're kind of like a grunt in this job, you know, this Walmart or whatever, I don't think you know about every new item. It's like, oh yeah, I know that's the new LG fridge. You know what I mean? That's the new LG.
Dude, I worked at an office. I worked at Staples. That was the second job I had. And people would come up to me, and I was like the floor guy, so I'd like put everything back. And they would come up to me, and they're like, "What printer would you recommend?" I'm like, "You should read the label." I don't
know. I'm being paid $12 an hour.
Yeah, like I don't know why they assumed I was an expert. Oh, and of all the places I've ever worked, we had like you sit down for training and they like show you the instructional video, and there was an entire chapter to like guarding the ink. Like that's like liquid gold. And those were the only things at the office supply store that were like behind the case. And they're like, this is how you confront someone who's trying to steal printer ink. Like,
what do they say to do?
I don't know. Like kind of like threateningly be like, hey, I know what you're doing. Because they train you not to stop people because it's on their ass if you get hurt on the job.
Yeah.
Whoa, y'all, shush.
Man, not now. What is that? Blasting music.
Only thing he wasn't doing was playing Mario.
June 5th. Is it? It's midnight now. Okay, so now.
You went through what?
5. Right. So pre-orders are going.
Okay.
So regardless, we're gonna be at the end anyway.
You know, I'm gonna sound all high and mighty when I say this, not to diss that gentleman. He's doing a great job. I realize some people can't project their voices. They just
I
don't
also
really
just
know how
think
to do that.
it is like the setup of this. I don't think anyone's meant to yell in this sidewalk specifically. Some
could not hear it.
places are built for it, and some places are just a vast void of sky. But yeah, I was saying that the Walmart I went to like weeks before, like they almost didn't know that a console was coming out. Like every question I asked, they're like, yeah, I don't know, I'll have to talk to someone about that.
Like, hey, what's your favorite LG?
I guess we live in our bubble.
That transaction was quick.
What's your favorite?
Which two
analog
games I gotta try?
serial?
I do want to try Violet. Hey! We gotta do that for every person, or just the first one. You're the second person to walk out, nobody cheers. So you go back in and come back in.
It's gonna peter out. There's gonna be like one person. It's like a golf.
I'm
clap.
never losing my energy. Yeah, there's like 30 people.
Lighten this bitch up. All the way up. Nobody getting switched.
Oh.
Yeah. We're already over it.
No, I'm trying.
It was in like the mid, like a little past the middle of the mall. Yeah, I forgot. Yeah.
Man, when we walk out, no one's gonna be here.
Oh, okay. That's fine.
We don't get the
No one's gonna clap
uproarious
for us.
applause. Yeah. Why even buy it at that point?
Yeah.
I don't even care about the cost. I'm just here for the applause.
I told my coworkers it was a Six Flags involved one. They're like, what? No, it was. I was like, yes, it was. Right there at the Barnes and Noble.
That's crazy. I'm thinking. Nintendo Switch 2.
It's settling in now. Yeah, for the last couple days, I haven't been like hype. I'm like, ah, whatever. And now, like, I think because I was settling. It's like when you celebrate Halloween throughout October, and then like October 30th, you're like, I'm over it, whatever. Oh. Woo!
Shout out to that dad.
And this guy. Yeah. Dude, I used to, there was, when I was a kid, Pennsylvania, there was
I should have thought that guy was working for Papa John. I thought it was a pizza guy because he had a box. He had like a black cap and a red shirt.
there was a mall I would go to, and my dad would take me, and I remember it always smelled like pretzels, because there was like a pretzel stand right across. We'd go to the GameStop, and I got Dark Rye there, and then shiny like Sweet Coon and Entei. I missed Riker because they were doing them like months apart.
I remember
we would just go to GameStop regularly just for
My
those
mom
events.
didn't let me get one of them because she was mad at me.
That's is like I still have sort of anxiety about when I was like becoming an adult about liking the things I like. And I remember I didn't really like driving California, so whenever I wanted to do something, I would pitch it as like a group thing. Let's all do it together. And there was like a shiny Zashin and Zamazenta event, and I was like, I don't know, like maybe I could do it. And then I was saying it to my roommate. He's like, oh no, we should definitely. He doesn't even have the game. They were giving them to everyone, so he just has those codes. And the same thing, there was a Carl's Jr. meal toy of the Adult Swim figures. Okay. And there was one night where the first one we went to was closed, second one they didn't have the toy, so we were going all around like the city looking for Carl's Jr.'s that had those like Aqua Teen Robot Chicken toys. It was for their 20th anniversary.
That's a show I'm considering watching. I still haven't seen Aqua Teen Hunger Force.
You definitely, I mean, there's a lot of it, but you definitely
That's the thing.
should.
I was like actually looking at it on IMDb today. I'm like, oh, there's like 12 seasons. What am I locking myself into? 'Cause I didn't have a problem about that.
You don't really need to focus that hard. You were saying earlier that you had a friend that like can only sleep listening to King of the Hill.
Yeah.
Because that would like play late at night for adults. And for me, it's like I mean I can watch anything and sleep, and maybe just not even watch stuff. I prefer to. But like for me, if I want to lull myself, I watch 6 through 10. I watch Aqua Teen because I always did when I was a kid. Seems like more than 6 through 10.
I guess like
If the door is
people are
open,
younger than they look or older than they look.
how can you tell?
I'm making a joke.
Okay.
Not funny.
Oh, 6 to 10.
Like, oh, they're all 6.
Yeah, there's several
6
kids
years
in trench coats that are buying. It's not too bad. I can't believe the Switch 1 is officially old gen. 3DS could be seen as like retro.
Dude,
That came out in 2012.
I have a
so
younger cousin, and he's going through that phase that a lot of people go through when they're, like 10 to 15.
Mm-hmm.
And he was texting myself and a few of my other cousins who are my age or older.
Mm-hmm.
He's like, hey, do you guys have an old DS you can sell me? I kind of want to collect retro games. And
I gave my little cousin like all my
I'm
childhood
having that moment
Pokemon
now.
cards, and then I asked him about it like years later. He's like, I don't know where they are. But
He thought you were really going to have an impact.
He loves Hello Neighbor though. He plays on his iPad, big into that game.
That one little cousin that doesn't play about Bendy
Yeah,
the Ink Machine.
dude. Oh, and then like a year.
I have no idea what that is.
Ago, or the Bendy and the Ink Machine. Don't worry about it.
Don't worry about it,
A
kid.
year ago or like 2 years ago, he like asked me earnestly. It was like, oh, those anti-piracy screens, like those aren't real, are they? Like earnestly, it was like not all of them. No. He was like talking about like the Mario Party DS ones, where it's like piracy is no party.
I've always loved that like whole hoax. It's just such a creative
It's fun,
thing
yeah.
to lie about.
But also a lot of them, well, because there was that fake Pokemon one from way back, where it's like if you pirated Fire Red, it would say like buy it. Did you like the game? Buy it or die. But like that wasn't real. So a lot of them are kind of exaggerated pastiches of that.
Yeah.
That dude sure rules.
We out of here. Pack that shit up. It's the funniest thing to watch, yo. It's only fun.
What game he got?
Let's go
I
ask.
think he just got the base console.
He's gonna play Welcome to It.
with
Those boxes are honestly smaller than I imagined them to be.
Yeah,
know, right?
the OLED box was smaller than the main Switch box, so I think they're just like
main
downscaled.
Switch box is like bigger than a shoebox.
Yeah, it needed to be long for something. I don't know, but it didn't really have any peripherals, so I don't know why. Unless it came with like, I know they're selling wheels.
Compensating, I don't know. I mean, I'm imagining they're kind of packaging it inside of the stand or something.
The box has more padding than the actual dock has. It's just plastic.
Put it at the glass.
It reminds me when like my Steam Deck came in. I was expecting like a big box. It was just a case. It was just a case and a Steam Deck.
Yeah, and it's like perfectly Steam Deck shaped.
Yeah.
I remember there was this meme someone made. This was like pre-Switch era. It was like when the Switch was coming out. Someone posted like, imagine cutting the tape down to open your Switch for the first time. Imagine smelling the box when you're opening it. Imagine hearing that click for the first time. And then someone replies like, this guy's trying to have sex with his Switch or something. But I kind of thought to myself like, that's kind of real though.
Yeah, I like.
It's like,
Yeah,
I love unboxing
That's why
stuff
I
like
wanted
this for
to
the
do
first
this.
time. Like I love that new cardboard smell.
Yes.
I love setting up a console for the first time.
Yeah.
I love being asked my name in my
I
birthday
love
and
seeing,
what my me is.
I love seeing the kids walk out with their console.
Oh,
with
yeah,
their
that's
parents.
sweet.
I never got to go to a midnight release when I was a kid. I think I got a Wii like Christmas 2008, so that was at least like a good couple years after.
I think it was 2009 for the week.
First opportunity to wear merchant public. I can only do so much. I didn't want to push it.
Merchant public. Like yeah, everyone like look at this. Like all these people.
11
were,
through 15.
like, all these people were like, oh, that's a logo for a YouTube channel. I should check out that YouTube channel.
Well, I don't want to. This is about us. I don't want to discern too much. You know. We're 10 through 15, I think, or 11 through 15.
So this line's basically useless. It's kind of just like.
Well, I mean, for the people with number, yeah, I guess you can kind of just consolidate and they'll call your number like a deli. Oh, there they go. This guy's got a chair. But the thing is, I checked here like 2 hours ago and nobody was here, so I don't know why people had chairs.
It's like, let me just for the 15 minutes I have to wait.
Because I was seeing vlogs of like Nintendo New York, people have like those weather pods. Oh, that was so cool. We were talking about this,
I could
that
never
like,
do like overnight iPhone release.
I think it's fun just from a community standpoint, but we talked about this, that like, you know, our occupation is like covering our reactions to things partially. So whenever there's like a direct or like a Smash reveal or something, obviously we would do it in our own setups. But I do think it would be fun to go to Nintendo New York for like one of them and feel that vibe in the moment.
I have a friend. I think he might just be seeing a friend, but I think that he's been posting pictures like outside the Nintendo store today.
Soon.
I'm not sure if he's just doing it because he's in the area,
Yeah.
or because he just went.
So you're saying you don't have a number yet?
Yeah, I don't have a number.
Well, you're going to be waiting with us then.
Yep.
He's humble, and I appreciate that. We're streaming the midnight release right now. Do you want to be on it and say
Sure.
something?
Hey!
Yeah. With the hat, the shirt, the matching everything. You want to shout anything out?
Yes, I am K9 Biscuits. You can find me at K9biscuits.com.
Any what?
Oh.
I don't know what he said. But I guess we're waiting regardless. Sorry, continue.
You can find me at K9biscuits.com. That's K9biskuts.com.
.com?
Yeah, it just brings me right to my YouTube channel.
That rules. I love, whenever I plug anyone, I always add .com because I think it sounds way more fun.
Oh yeah, I just like got the domain and just like it, so it just links right to my YouTube channel.
I should do that. I've been thinking of doing that. I want to go. Well, with Squarespace, YouTube, the background drops and immediately transitions.
No, we do the thing where the YouTuber has like the prepaid thing, but it starts with them like
lifting up
opening
the green
screen.
screen.
Like,
Yeah,
Rob Scallon
we
or
re-upload
something.
this. I gotta turn.
This video is sponsored
I
by
gotta turn a
BetterHelp.
profit on this Switch somehow. Well, what do you cover mostly?
I just do video game reviews. Though I haven't made a video in a while. But
Right.
like I do a podcast with my friend.
What's it called?
The Screen Blast podcast. We do post there often.
That's what we've been doing lately. My podcast co-host flying in for this big event because it happens every like 7 years. You know, I'm not gonna miss this.
I was just talking with this. I was talking.
I
I
don't have any
got
stickers,
nothing,
so
no
no.
stickers or anything. I was just talking with my friends like, will midnight releases still be a thing like after this? Because besides for hardware, you guys, I don't think like. I think these console generation is going to be a bit longer. So
That's a lot of people.
my prediction is going to be like another like 4 to 5 years before we see like a PlayStation 6 or an actual new Xbox.
Yeah, those are every like 7 years normally, and PS5 and the Xbox Series came out in like 2020.
I think
so we're
this
coming
console
up,
generation is going to be a lot longer.
especially if they can just keep expanding it and they're selling service instead. 'Cause
Yeah.
I don't know if you got the Series X, but like the UI and the setup and everything is just the Xbox One. Just, like, more
That was so
powerful.
disappointing.
Yeah, well, I mean the Switch 2 is kind of gonna be like that.
I know.
But when it comes to like porting retro games like to Nintendo Switch Online, I would much rather. Oh, you got a business card?
Yes.
Oh man,
That rules. See, we didn't. Well, I didn't want to draw too much attention to us. Is the thing.
Yeah.
Can I hold on to this?
That
Or do
you can
wanna
have
keep-
that. We have
I'm
plenty.
keeping this. Perfect.
dude.
We have plenty. That rules. So your co-host is not here today.
No.
Are they getting the Switch at all?
No.
Not pulling their weight.
I'm the one who gets all the new toys.
I hear that. Especially if that's part of like what you talk about.
Yep.
That's a business expense.
Woo! Woo!
Always advertise when in public. Well, no, I don't want to be popular. I want to be nichely respected.
Who's always
They were saying you should always
Oh,
advertise.
you should
that.
always advertise.
I don't like doing that. I like showing up to conventions and then posting when I'm there and not saying I'm going to be there. So the people who are there like drop everything. They're like, we got to go. They're trying to triangulate like where I am by the stuff behind me.
Oh yeah.
That's what I did. Legitimately, there was like a day where there was nothing to do at VidCon where I was not aura farming, but I was just like, there was an area and I'm just like, I got nothing to do. So I walked around for like an hour so people would like find me.
There's a meme. There's like a joke that I remember seeing, but basically just amounts to just waiting. Oh, is that blah blah blah? Oh yeah, it is me. Oh, I'm just
Well, that's what
hanging out.
happened at VidCon as I was walking, and like everyone's got stands where they're trying to sell something. And I was wearing like a Mario Sunshine button up, and I was walking, and I heard somebody say like, "Hey, I love your shirt," and I turned around, and I was like, "Oh, thanks," and I stopped, and I was like, "Wait a minute." And I turned again, and I looked at him, I was like, I recognized his face, and he went like that, like he knew that I was recognizing who it was.
Yeah.
It was
Oh,
dude,
wait, I'm Mario Sunshine button up. You mean like the shirt you get for completing, like getting all the shines?
like in the from like Odyssey. You mean from?
Oh,
Yeah, it was-
I think that's an Odyssey too, isn't
is
it?
the light blue shirt with the shines on.
Yes.
Yeah. Because I try and whenever the season changes, I'm like I wear a different thing. So in the summer, I love having like themed Hawaiian shirts.
I need to get one of those myself. Man.
I mean, it drew a lot of compliments. Where the person was someone I knew from, it was a Rooster Teeth subsidiary called Sugar Pine 7.
Okay.
And then he was like one of the Let's Play guys on Disney XD when they were doing that for a while. And I was like, oh, I know you from this thing. But he was really nice. I didn't really, honestly, I didn't care a whole lot about his comic, but I was like, I'll buy it. Like, you give it to me. I did, yeah. You engaged conversation with me, and I can respect it for that.
Yeah.
I think I have it somewhere.
I don't get recognized that often. Well, one thing I realized, I think occasionally people will just see me and not want to say hi. Because I've seen people and been too afraid to say hi.
Yeah.
So I think that happens to other people too.
Especially like if you're at outside of a convention and you're walking on a crosswalk and the button's ticking down and you see like a cosplayer you really like cross you, it's like I'm not gonna stop them in the middle of the road. Because if you said Sugar Pine mentioned, it was Parker. So I went to him and was like, oh, I know you're from Sugar Pine 7. It's like, oh, you've watched me die.
But I remember a couple weeks ago, someone went up to me. He's like, hey, can I have a picture with you?
Well, I've never been approached outside of a convention.
Oh, this is
set.
not a convention.
Yeah.
No.
I've never been like
And
on the street.
They didn't greet me or say and this isn't a dig at them.
Right.
I just was not used. They kind of asked me that as if I get asked it a lot.
Right.
I don't get asked that a lot. So I like looked at them like, what do you want a picture with me
Yeah,
for?
I think people see a number more than they see the engagement.
Yeah.
Whereas, like, I don't feel that popular. I definitely aren't when I'm just, like, about my day-to-day life, you know?
Yeah.
I've never been approached outside of a convention setting where I'm supposed to be there.
You could probably have several million subscribers. Well, maybe like you can have like a million subscribers and still not get that like recognized that often.
Yeah.
It also depends on the people around you. I mean, if you're a big nerd content creator, you're gonna get recognized at cons.
I've been, like, with a group or, like, a trio. I think once I was with Athena and Lula, we were at VidCon, and somebody went up to, like, us as a group and knew both of them, but didn't know me. And I was like, all right, I'll hold the phone. I'll take the picture for you guys. The Venn diagram sometimes crosses, but sometimes they just don't.
It's so awkward when that happens, though.
I don't mind it,
Yeah.
but I thought it was funny more than anything.
Like, I'm just their friend.
There's also some people who, like, especially at MomoCon, where most people have, like, an animated avatar.
Yeah.
I'm one of the few people that, like, people know my face, but everyone assumes I'm tall, and I'm not a tall person. So everyone's, like, looking at eye level, looking for me, and they find me, and they have to, like, look down.
It's like kind of like the setup.
What's up, little dude?
What's up, little man? What's up, buddy?
You lost? Did you find your parents? There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Well, I don't know I guess they count as which one you're purchasing. So this could be groups of people. I assume the kids aren't here by themselves.
One thing
I
that's
should hope
funny
so.
about being tall is that everyone who hasn't seen you in over a month thinks you've gotten taller.
Yeah.
It's like
I like to think I'm
20s,
shrinking.
dude. Like I think I just have a little personality. It's like, oh, that guy's a little toad. They see me and I'm
Yeah,
tall.
maybe it's because I don't know what it is. I don't know if I give off tall vibes. I don't know why someone would think that, because I don't think I do. Something's about to happen. I can feel it.
The calm before the storm.
All right, everyone. As soon as this person goes out, they're gonna call the next batch of people. Woo! That one was me. I think there might be one more person in there.
Drop a yippee.
I'm happy for you. Oh.
I like to imagine the thought process of that game was they wanted to do a tag team. 17 or 18 here. No, like Mars Capcom already did 2 of them.
We're 17 or 18.
Like 4v4? Yeah.
That's even more. I thought that one seemed fast.
I'm excited.
But we still got a decent amount of people to get through before. Especially if they're calling them in sets of like 5 and 10.
Were the tickets people who had the pre-order?
I think they would like go in or someone would come out here. You've been here for a while, right?
I mean, I got
Longer than us, at least by a little bit.
Yeah, well, I think I got here just like at like 11:40.
What was the setup like? Was there someone like giving numbers to people out here?
I got here late. So
Okay,
like,
so it was before the
when I got here, there was already a line, and like I wasn't sure where the line ended, so I just
Still not quite
I
sure.
was, one of the guys just told me to walk in, so I just walked in.
That's what we
and
tried.
you guys were right behind me.
I think the first thing I'm gonna do is probably bring breath of wild.
Everyone's waiting with bated breath.
I'm really excited for Pokemon.
I can see that I'm shaking. I need to like.
Yeah, excited.
And you guys get to and one of the Switch events that happened like April 4th.
No.
We tried to.
We considered it. Well, yeah, we signed up. It was a raffle. Yeah.
I got in.
That's great.
I went to the New York one.
That rules.
Like what was fun? Like what was fun about that sort of like event? Like when you walk in and when you walk out, all the Nintendo players just like clap for you.
Like the plane just landed.
Yes.
Also found out what happened to the missing one. That's where that went. But you got it corrected. They still have to put their systems. Woo! Moving on. 31, 40, 26 through 35. You guys may come on in.
That's a good sum of people.
You're stuck with us a little longer.
Well, what was that event like? The April one.
Oh, that was really great. The Mario Kart setup was fun. Like so there's like 3 floors. The first floor is just to play. Well, you get to see the Switch 2 behind glass and stuff with all the controls set up.
It's like a zoo enclosure.
Yes. Well, also they had like some Switch 2s outside the glass so you can see what the console looks like up close. Mm-hmm. The first floor had like where you can just play Mario Kart pair that with another person. You're just doing like a race with computer players, you and another person. And just like trying out some characters doing some normal race. Then they guide you to the second floor. It's all time too.
Yeah, so people capturing footage, I just assume. I guess I never thought about it that they weren't different kiosks because they were on different floors.
Yeah.
By the way, thanks for letting me know. Yeah, I was like, I didn't know.
So after like a certain amount of time after that time is up, they get to the second floor, and the second floor like that was is the best experience of the day because it is Mario Kart again, but what they're doing is the elimination race.
Oh yeah, those sound fun.
Yeah, so
I
what was
forgot
fun?
okay, I'm
it was
re-excited
like
again.
20 people are in the room,
Right.
all in the same race, and the energy is so fun because when somebody gets a lightning item, like you hear everyone just groan, ah!
Oh yeah.
Or like when we get close to the goal because of elimination,
Yeah.
you hear everyone just like screaming, go, yeah, yes, and we're like someone get eliminated, like, ah!
It's the
Or
closest
someone
you can
gets
get to a modern LAN
or
party.
someone gets past is like, yes. It's like a giant LAN party.
That sounds really cool.
It was I would pay to have that experience again.
Well, I would have paid if that was an option
was that
instead
the
of it just
Nintendo
being
store then?
random.
Was that the Nintendo store in New York?
No, it was at a different location than Nintendo.
Okay. So I was
It
thinking
wasn't even
how
like
they fit that in the Nintendo store.
close by. So this is in a different building. I don't know what the building exactly. I mean, you can easily look it up, but like it was at a different building than the Nintendo store.
Okay.
Just the attic.
Yeah, and the third floor is like all the demos for just like Switch 2 games. You got like Metroid Prime there. You got like the Kirby DLC, the Zelda, Breath of the Wild, and Tears. You got Street Fighter. Welcome to Switch Store. Drag X Drive.
Did you play the Switch 2 Welcome Tour?
Yes.
Is it everything you could ever want on the Switch 2 Welcome Tour? What the fuck?
Hey.
It's the
Stop.
It's the police.
35 red. Oh,
It's like bingo.
25 red.
Hey! Ba-
but
They didn't even know what's going on.
the Switch 2 Welcome Tour is everything you could ever want for a free pack-in game.
Right. But
Sure.
no,
Wish it was.
But
For only-
$10.
It's free with one installment of $10.99.
9. But $10. Sure. It's a.
Did you say not have?
Anybody like any of the numbers or? All right, well.
Oh yeah. The mini games were a fun novelty.
Mm-hmm.
And one of my favorite games I played, the demo of, was Donkey Kong Bonanza.
Because that's gonna be a good while before it comes out.
Yes, it's so distracting how everything is just destructible. You ever played any of the Lego games?
What'd you say?
Yes.
You know when like you just like break everything.
We're heading back out.
Yeah.
We don't have the numbers, right?
Yeah.
No worries, you guys are next.
I'll catch up later.
Yeah, you guys are coming in right next.
No numbers.
Getting excommunicated.
Kind of just finessed the front.
I mean, they're gonna let everyone in.
Yeah.
I thought you got it already.
Yeah, but she
Okay.
Okay.
She pre-ordered. Oh, I thought she already got it.
Came here.
I go to. Okay.
So,
Did she just tell us?
What?
no, she actually pre-ordered.
Preach. Check.
Yeah, but I think
So
but
there
she
was
said
a
you were
pre-order,
No, because
and
when
then
they
you
were
get
good, I was like,
a free ring that puts a sticker on your receipt.
Oh, okay.
So were you guys in already earlier?
Yeah, I'm just here.
Oh, okay. Moral support. Yeah.
I was like, wait.
Yeah, she came.
Is that your Twitch on your shirt?
Yeah.
You want to shout it out?
Yeah. Dang. Oh, you was streaming. Follow me on Twitch. NINJA Games. NINJ.
I didn't want to be too discerning because I was bugging people.
You're streaming on Twitch?
Mhm.
What's the Twitch?
BH
yeah,
Ultra Live.
BH Ultra Live?
Mhm.
I got you, bro.
I was about to have everybody make like a Discord so we can all like.
Everyone here?
It'd be alright.
Yeah. To share the moment. Remember the moment we all shared together.
Because like I just see people that came like
I
Tears of
got a
Kingdom
login. I don't know my Twitch login.
drop
Let's
the same
screenshot
people
this
used to be done.
I appreciate it.
Twitch just like gets something in your face
I
whenever
think
you try and like get into it.
Look,
Yeah.
I think they reset my password every day.
Yeah, they're like, do you want this
I have to
computer to remember it for 30 days?
Two-step, yeah, like every
Yeah.
single time.
Do you want
I'll,
this
like,
computer to remember your password for 30 days? I want this computer to remember my password forever.
Yeah.
What you say the Twitch was?
BH Ultra Live.
Carrying this like a weapon.
I wanted to cover it like a true games journalist, but I didn't want to like go up to people and immediately put camera in their face. Yeah. Because I tested this is IRL streaming for the first time. I tried it like earlier today, but I was just like out on the town. I was like, all right, I have plausible deniability that I could just like be on call with someone. So I had the brightness all the way down.
Misunderstood. I got you tatted already. So the funny thing was when he was like, fucking hell, I'm trying to get like, come here, sis. He was like,
Yeah, I just hit the
you gotta go. I said,
Thank
my
you.
sister's still
I probably should show up at the top.
I gave you my prime while I get home.
escorted me out. I was
Rules.
like, I was like, oh, shit, get it.
Yeah, she
You guys don't have to do that, but I appreciate it.
I mean, like, I
You
don't
gotta
use my
support
private
others
number.
eventually.
Yeah, I get them.
Oh, yeah, they just gotta give it to you, yeah.
I have this linked up with my Amazon.
Did you guys have pre-orders for the console?
I don't.
We don't either. I assume we're still like good, hopefully. Yeah.
They said they're good.
They
Yeah.
have a lot in there.
hmm
Yeah, I was like at home. I'm like, because I have a Walmart pre-order.
I think they may have overplayed how many were like sold out.
Yeah.
Do we have a 37 red out here? No. All right. Give us just a few seconds.
Okay.
Or a few minutes. Just getting the last couple people out.
Well, you can't get hit, bro.
Yeah.
You have that pterodactyl screen.
If there's any accessories.
That's my Walmart pre-order now.
Sell it, bro.
No.
I don't want to go through that, man.
Woo!
Ever sold something on like offer up?
I'm gonna lose my voice.
It's the biggest headache.
Alrighty, we're gonna do groups of 5 right now, just so we can get, because this is gonna be a little bit longer, because I actually have to do transactions.
Mm-hmm.
If we're already like fully paid, is that?
Did you do a pre-ring, or is
I
it
didn't
just
know
a
pre-ring,
pre-ring?
but I'm like fully paid.
Still gotta be a little bit longer, although yours is gonna be a very quick transaction. Alright, so give us 1 second. Can we get ourselves in a little bit more of a line?
You guys want to get in front?
Just so I can make this very quick and easy for everybody. I want to go home just as quickly as you guys want to go home. Yeah, you guys still here.
More support.
Fair enough.
I'm ready to be here all night if I have to. I'm honestly having more fun than
Yeah.
I got you guys.
It's like a mixer.
I'm trying to kick him out.
Give me a second,
Don't you want the
Sir, I
experience
want to
twice?
buy
Get
3
over
more.
I love the prospect of somebody showing up here and not knowing what the console launch is. They're just trying to buy like a completely different game.
They shouldn't be here at no midnight.
Now's the perfect
That
time.
was the 2 guys that came.
Oh, yeah.
at like 11:30. They were just like, "Why are you guys standing here?"
When did you guys get here?
So the 4 switches come on in. Whoever's getting the 4 switches come on in.
What do you mean 4 switches?
So like, if you guys are grouped together, you guys can come in. But just yeah, if you guys are coming in and getting 1 switch, you guys can come in. So
Okay. Does that count for bundles too?
yeah, for bundles. So like, we just need, I think.
Okay, yeah, because we're one switch. Right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Do you want to do? I'll get the stuff I want, and we'll do 1 transaction. Then I could just transfer the money to you. Does that work?
If that's, yeah, I guess that's easier.
Or I could just go in line behind you.
You guys go in line.
I don't know the rules. Yeah, you go on ahead then.
I am buying the Kirby mug.
You've convinced me. I've been swayed.
I have that Kirby mug. I hear objection 1 year for 55, 2 years. I sound like I'm going to get very tired.
You've been up like almost like.
So you want?
I've never been in this GameStop.
I've been to a midnight release here for
This is
Scarlet
my
and
closest
Violet.
one.
Only midnight release I went to was like Pokemon Sword, like forever ago.
Yeah, I came to this one for Scarlet and Violet, and everyone was like lined up inside, and they had like Smash Bros setups. Totally different vibe.
I think I can count on my midnight releases. It was Smash 3DS, Smash Wii U. With a friend, I was waiting for Pokemon Sun and Moon. And
That was a November release, right?
Yeah.
Because I got one on Black Friday, I think.
And
I was
I
waiting
think-
for the perfect opportunity to try.
I think that's it. I remember with like the Switch, I just oh wait, no, the Switch one I did do a midnight release too. And that's about it.
You're back.
Because Smash Ultimate just downloaded it.
Yeah.
That is all good. My job's the only offer. $29.99.
This case is
Go ahead and swipe that through for me.
Oh, those ones? They've got Buck.
Oh yeah, you're right.
The iconic Buck character.
I haven't seen Buck in forever.
Well, they brought him back only recently. Dude, there was a bit I did on stream one day where I'm like, you guys remember Buck? And then like a week later they came back and people were like adding me. He's like, have you seen this? Alert the presses. I'm glad Buck is here with it. That actually does. That brings a smile.
I thought Buck was a Mario Kart character for a second. Like, do they have Buck in Mario
Fake
Kart?
GameStop fan.
I mean, they have everyone.
I don't know anything.
I hope Buck comes. They're keeping Buck back there. He's gonna come out in costume. He's gonna greet all of us.
You know, I wish. I wish I had a buck in here. That'd be sick.
You guys want someone to do free labor as Buck? I got a costume at home.
I'd be wearing a buck costume if they gave it to me, even if it's hot in here. I would still wear that.
Right.
Pride.
Because I bleed GameStop.
I wouldn't go that far. I hate
Right.
corporate, so
Right.
They suck.
I like working a job and making money.
Plus, also getting to talk to people who love gaming. That's just
Oh yeah.
I missed that. I okay, good. Standing number 46 for this job.
Yes. Might have to go get the.
Are you guys buying two separately?
I'm just getting the accessory stuff, but I was with it. Yeah.
He's buying systems.
Yes.
That works.
Yes.
Oh wait, my roommate doesn't care for
Where'd you find that? Oh, they do have Amiibo. Do they have any of the Street Fighter cards over there?
I'll be right back.
Thank you.
I guess I'll just ask up here.
Oh, will it need? Oh, is 37 still in the box?
No, I put it on the top.
Go thank you.
All right. That's right. She's scared. This.
Well, what have you guys asked about the Street Fighter?
I was, yeah.
Yeah, we do have Street Fighter amiibos. They're just in the back. They just gotta ask.
Okay, yeah, I'll just get it with the other stuff, yeah.
I'll be satisfied. You guys with that. All right. 48 is for you.
Just a second.
46 is for you, and you guys are all good to go. Yes. Oh yeah, no problem. That's way your night.
I'll go about here.
Wait, what accessories?
I want to get Switch 2 Pro Controller, SD card,
What size SD card? I have
256. Yeah, well, actually, do you have something bigger than that, or is that the biggest one?
I believe I still have a 512 family. Let me confirm.
Okay, yeah. Because I know there's like terabyte ones, but they're not compatible because it's a different SD card. Yeah, no, that's fine.
Okay, it looks like this one's not available anymore.
Oh, the 256?
Yeah, that's a 512.
Oh, okay. Yeah, whatever the biggest one you have is that you can give me, I'll take that one.
We're gonna do this one.
Of that,
And then a Pro Controller.
yeah, do you guys have the non-Piranha Plant webcam one?
Yes,
Switch is BH Ultra, right?
Yes.
BH Ultra? Okay, I'm gonna tell my friends that during the stream.
And also, do you have the Street Fighter Amiibo cards as well?
I believe I do. Give me a few seconds.
Yeah, no worry. Yeah, he said they would be in the back.
They're somewhere. I believe I know exactly where.
Yeah, Buck's hiding them. I heard.
You're good.
A little anxious about doing this. Okay.
You want to actually get this? I'm good. Oh, okay. Doesn't tell me about. Look at that.
Yeah, because
And that's all of them?
Florida. I assume this might be.
It says contain 22.
Oh, that could be very.
All right, I'm gonna take that.
Unless it was more than 22, we're trying to pass it down.
All right, which ones do you have?
Hashtag aim. All right, Jamie, Kimberly, and Luke.
You know what? Yeah, I'm letting it ride. I'll get those 3 amiibo as well.
Okay.
As well as the card.
I'll be fine, but I was saying, do you care?
No, just whatever you got. Yeah, I'm gonna open them when I get home.
Okay, well, that would
Yeah.
All right, only other thing is we offer protection on the camera and the Pro Controller. That is $11.99 for the camera, $19.99 for the Pro Controller.
No, I'm all right.
No worries?
Mm-hmm.
Only other thing, you got a membership with us?
Yes.
Alrighty, so we got $349.73. I can't think. Can't speak either about
Perfect.
this. You can get a really nice picture of everything.
Oh, yeah, thank you. Appreciate that you stand for the content. As far as I'm concerned, this is a business expense.
Wow, so then maybe we can write it off as a tax decision.
If I use it for creating something, then it counts.
Hell yeah, we
I
love
don't want
that.
to keep people waiting in line. Okay. I don't
Just
wanna
let the crowd
avoid
know
right
that we
now.
are getting through as quickly as we can, but thank them for being patient with us.
We have another register. You're fine.
Oh yeah, no, we got plenty of time here.
Okay.
We're not closing until 2 a.m.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. At least. I mean, if like I have 30 minutes of nobody coming in, I'm closing doors and letting the fuck out of here.
Yeah.
But if somebody comes in at 1:45, I will take them and then I will close up.
Right.
Alrighty, you were all set.
All right.
Focus on the bags.
Okay.
But give me 1 second.
Sure.
We do have a box.
I will absolutely take a cardboard box.
I got plenty of boxes.
I'll take a box too.
It's just for fun.
Oh, you may have a box.
Like you're using them.
Look, I'm gonna have you get rid of them.
Yeah, that's why I lined
Huh?
up.
You got boxes behind you as well.
Yes, I'm aware of that.
That's why I lined up. I'm honestly just here for the box.
You know the boxes are box?
I heard they're giving away free boxes at GameStop.
Nintendo HQ, so you can.
I didn't. All right. Well, now
Yeah, this is from Nintendo.
You just talked me into keeping this box now.
Oh,
Thank
yeah.
you.
Front row seat.
All right, you have a good night.
You too. I'm gonna stick by him until you get your Switch.
We're picking up a system, right?
I might have
Yes.
to
What system we
figure out.
The Mario Kart bundle.
I'm gonna lose my voice by the end of the night. We're gonna roll with this.
And I'll take a Switch 2 Pro Controller.
Hell yeah.
Ooh.
Did you sell 49 yet?
49? No.
Cool, I'm selling 49.
I'm still
I'm gonna mute this real.
I remove these. You got you in as your pre-order. That way your money that you put your counted. Look, it's been a long night. I'm not gonna remember everything.
I'm gonna cancel the warranty thing.
You sure?
Yeah.
How much is it?
Huh?
The Switch that you're getting, the bundle one.
Total is
$29.99.
$529.99. So $530. Yeah.
Oh, no worries.
Would you be able to transfer me that amount if I?
Oh, I
just
can
get
definitely sell it to you if you want.
Okay, yeah. Here, you hold this.
Okay.
I will get it for him.
Okay.
And I've already got a box.
And I already
It's true.
started 49.
Don't point the camera at my credit card.
Oh yeah, yeah. I'm just pointing it at my face.
Yeah, I appreciate that.
I'm blind. Can I speak?
Where you play?
I can.
Get your points. Get your points for me. You can keep the points.
And I'm gonna get rid of this since it's not connected today.
I wouldn't be surprised if my card also was like, this is a suspicious amount of.
So, yeah,
That's
remove
probably
two,
why
sir.
it's not going through.
Remove two, sir.
Oh, my bad.
Yep, no, oh no. The,
Can I pick this up as well?
so it has in tiny print, please don't, and then 3/4 of the screen is remove card.
Yeah.
It's so dope.
No.
Is the mic on? I'm not sure if the mic's on or.
Yeah, it is.
Okay, it is.
I turned
Okay.
it off so I could say, so I could say my phone number.
Yeah, I was just like waving, and I wasn't sure if anyone could hear me.
Now I get to say my PIN number out loud.
BH Ultra is loaning me $530 to buy the Nintendo Switch.
Yeah, but you're gonna pay me back.
Yeah, I'm gonna pay him back.
With interest.
I'm gonna pay him back with
Now
interest.
please remove card.
Yes, it is right behind you.
You should all give him a thumbs up.
So you're gonna want to capture this when I get the box in this
We're
box.
coming. Oh, can I get
Can you
this?
switch the? Hold on.
Oh yeah, I'm like.
You got a Switch E.
I got a Switch E. Yeah.
You can just put it right on the top of the box. All right.
This is the receipt.
Thank you. You have a fantastic
Thank you so much.
Both.
That was nice of them.
It was nice talking to you guys.
Bum 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 bum.
Woo! I got everything I could ever need.
All right, yeah. So I'll definitely sell it to you.
I appreciate that.
Yeah, no, I don't wanna.
That's a cool 1,001. Well, that's an exaggeration. I'm rounding up.
So wait, what'd you get?
I got Switch 2 Pro controller, the webcam, the non-Piranha Plant one that actually works.
Okay.
I got the Street Fighter 2 or Street Fighter 6 amiibo cards, and then they said they have actual amiibo, so I got the 3 Street Fighter 6 amiibo.
Okay.
I got an SD card with 526, I think is it, or maybe 256.
Probably.
So I have additional space.
Okay.
So now I can actually download all the things I want to download. Make sure to not get my.
Yeah. I was like thinking like how long I can like keep my.
We can open it all up when we get home as well.
Yeah, for
'Cause
sure.
We could just go to bed and then Christmas morning, open it all up, or we can,
We could probably open
depends
it
on
up.
how tired you feel.
Yeah. I definitely have enough adrenaline to kind of keep it going for a little bit.
Executing Switch Miss Prime tomorrow.
Switch Miss Prime.
I'll be honest, the red version did me a lot of favors.
I'm actually
gonna
gonna get a story. I gotta get a story picture for this right now. Let's get a selfie.
Let me capture this.
Okay.
This might be. I mean, this feels like bonus material, but this might be main channel just to really.
You can make a main channel.
I wonder if
video
I
out of
can.
this.
I wonder if I can
You
make my
probably
money
can.
back by posting a video to the main channel.
You probably can.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Like the time I almost didn't get my Switch.
They tried
2.
to beat me up outside the
My
GameStop.
card was declined.
So now you have a Switch. That's the bundle, right?
Yeah, it is. Thank God.
It is the bundle? Okay.
I was like worried this nice man was about to like strong arm me into not getting the bundle.
Mm-hmm. Man with his big freshly caught fish. I loved walking out of there holding it like it was a boombox. I made so many friends. I was nervous early on because there were a lot of people. And I didn't want to, you don't want to be the dickhead that's filming people that don't want to be filmed. But that's my first console midnight release stream. And that's why I'm going all out. It's all business to me, baby.
Is your Instagram BH Ultra or BH Ultra Official?
BH Ultra Official.
What's the other one?
That was one when we were doing group content.
Oh, okay.
That was that everyone had access to, and it was using like somebody's email. And I don't know, they were doing, I don't want to say shady shit with the email because I don't think it was anything like, oh man, I gotta call the cop, but it was like definitely like someone who didn't really care about their email safety.
Yeah.
So I just switched it, and I couldn't like change the password because I don't have access to the email.
Yeah, that's awkward. All right, what song should I put on my Instagram story? Let's let the chat decide that.
I be popping bottles, sparkles at Japan.
You know what I wish I had? You know that like one bit? There's a lot of these where it's like realistic Mario and it's this like disgusting orchestral like remake.
Oh, fuck.
Dude, Nintendo Switch 2.
Not Like Us by Kendrick Lamar. Yeah, this is dedicated to all the non-Switch 2 buyers. All the doubters. I made a joke tweet, I think yesterday, as like, on God in 2025, we're all buying 3 Nintendo Switch 2s to like get back at PC fans. Like, just trying to piss people off. But I did end up buying 2 Nintendo Switch 2s. So since I technically bought both, do you want to... This one that you're holding right now can be mine. And then the one that arrives tomorrow, I can give to you.
That works. Yeah,
Okay.
that works.
That
actually makes it easier for both of us. So yeah.
Assuming that one does have Mario Kart on it. Oh, okay. It's got the little...
It's got the logo.
Perfect.
It's got the logo.
Green. Lights green.
Jumping in to say happy launch, everyone. Keep my watch streak up. Okay, I go EP again. Sleep well. Sleep well. We appreciate the gesture.
It sounds like we'll be up for at least an hour or two.
Yeah.
Got a lot of caffeinated beverages for this.
Yeah.
Is Mario confirmed? What if you don't start with... What if the character you start with in Mario Kart Worlds is random? You gotta unlock everyone
like start
else.
with Rob or something.
Yeah. Oh god, I wish.
I
Secret
wish
character.
Rob was in this game. Oh.
This is the thing I'm talking about, where it looks like place Japan. Or there's just all these neon signs for a KFC, McDonald's, U-Haul. Angle this you can't.
Dude, KFC and McDonald's and Burger King.
There's a
like,
Chick-fil-A
so
right
close
there
to each
too.
other. Oh
Yeah.
wow, I didn't even notice that.
That right next to the GameStop is the Chuck E. Cheese I went to film at for the viral spread of gimmick horror games.
Nice.
Well, I said for years, I've been saying for years, I don't feel bad because for years I said whenever there's a console launch, I'm getting everything that the console has to offer. So I pre-ordered all the exclusives. I have all the hardware I could need. We do have one Switch 2 Pro controller, although I have Switch 1 Pro controller, so we could just like...
Okay, cool. Because I decided not to bring mine just to like save space.
I have 2 of the Smash ones, even though they came with the Steelbook. So I don't know whose controller I have.
That reminds me, like my friend when Xenoblade 2 came out, he bought the like deluxe version, but he had never played Xenoblade before.
Sure.
So he's I don't know. I don't know.
You gotta start somewhere.
And he didn't. But yeah, he also got. So he got all these like, excuse me, these little deluxe parts and tchotchkes and stuff to go with it.
Yeah.
And he eventually didn't really like the game that much. I don't know if he ever really played it. So then he had this, and he's like, he like asked me, "Do you want to buy it?"
Right.
Like, you know, the art book and stuff. And I'm like, "Sure, I do want to buy that. I love Xenoblade." So I do. I pay him a little bit, and then he and then I realized, oh, do you have the Pro controller too? I would love the like Pyra Pro controller or whatever, because it kind of has like a streak of light to kind of match it. And he's like, no, I want to keep that. I'm like, fuck.
As a non-Xenoblade fan.
It's like, yeah,
well,
you're not even a Xenoblade fan.
He knew his
man.
worth. He knew its worth.
Yeah, because those are like $80 or something.
Yeah.
At least they were $80. I'm pretty sure the Pro controller is like 90 now or something crazy like that.
I bought a lollipop when I was out. I was gonna have it in my mouth the whole time and be like...
You just forgot?
Yeah, I forgot. I was gonna Aura farm. Here, you hold on to this and keep it pointed at your face and not at my address.
Yeah, like, you guys can look at my Orchid shirt. You guys like the band Orchid? Or am I like holding it the wrong way?
Oh, why is it vertical?
Put this back in the box. Yeah, I'll like jump.
Just entertain them.
Okay. You guys want me to like do a little dance for you or something? Just like, a little bit of entertainment for the time being. All right, you want me to run in, or?
Is it pointed towards your chest?
It's pointed towards my chest.
Did you put the console in the larger box?
I did put it in the larger box. Everyone's getting like switchy chest.
Switchy motion blur.
Yeah.
All right, walk this way.
All right, we're walking this way.
Do not get the address number.
They're just seeing like 97% cotton.
People were gonna triangulate where I was driving from the GameStop back to my house. So I started driving in circles 5 times. Alright, you can go normal now.
Okay, cool. Switchy titties, yeah. You guys like my switchy titties?
This is how we're gonna turn a profit. On God.
He's like, dude, Andrew's apartment's pretty chill, guys.
Yeah, I'm rich actually.
Yeah. All right. I keep accidentally like blocking the. I don't fuck with the band, or I don't know the band, but I fuck with the flower. All right.
For Orchid?
For Orchid, yeah. Yeah, it's a cool flower. I don't know about the band though.
Right. Big fan of pink people named Floyd. I don't know what the band is though. Right now, we're gonna keep streaming on the phone until we do the switch off.
Okay, the switch off?
Yeah, with the switch.
You guys like my water bottle? My water bottle.
I knocked over Braxton.
I'm making content. Sing us a song from it. It's like all screaming. I don't want to scream right now.
Yeah.
It's literally a Scrams band.
Put my wallet away. Alright, I'm not using my wallet anymore. Those are my purchases for June.
You can tell that I'm the one with the camera because I'm like looking at all the microphones and shit.
Yeah.
I am bitching!
Here you go.
You're good.
You're like playing games on your phone.
That's the thing I realized when testing IRL streaming is like the second you scroll off of this app, it just stops the live altogether.
Really?
Yeah.
That I would so accidentally do that a lot.
I was like, oh, I want to check like actually what am I looking for? So I scrolled to like the Google app and then I came back and I stopped streaming.
Because I'm like stupid enough that I'll often check Twitter on my phone while I have it open on my computer.
Mm-hmm.
So it's I would.
I was paranoid the rest of the day where it's like, okay, well now I know it can't be streaming when the app's not open. But what if I just start streaming and like DSP myself? Fuck it, I'm cracking one open. I can't.
Yeah,
calm my
actually,
nerves.
I might want to dip in too.
Sweet. A sponsored Coca-Cola event.
Is that a 0?
Yeah.
Okay.
The zeros are mine though. Oh, specifically because you're like, oh, I like Diet Coke. I'm like, okay. And the Diet Coke I could find in cans was like a pack
That's
of like.
so funny
a
because
pack
I
of, like,
prefer 0. I just said diet because it's like.
But I got a pack of like 16 of these. You're gonna be here for like a day.
Yeah.
So
no,
like, if you don't drink them, I'm just gonna have a bunch of Diet Coke.
Do you not drink diet?
I prefer 0.
Yeah, no, me too. I usually just say diet because a lot of times people just
By the
don't
way-
drink
oh, never
diet
mind.
or drink like sugar-free soda.
Mm-hmm.
So I'll just say diet because I feel like specifying 0 can often give people the ick.
I want to show you guys something a little explicit so you know that I wasn't exaggerating. Here, you film this. That I tweeted the other day that like the way my computer so sensitive, I legit gotta like finger the shit out of my computer to turn it on. Legitimately, I mean it's on now, but like the on button won't work if I push it, so I legitimately have to go like this to turn it on.
That's kind of hot.
That's what I'm saying. Like I gotta finger the shit out of my computer to get. This is not an exaggeration. They make me do this.
You really saved my ass there. I felt so bad for the GameStop work. And I was like, I can like go back and have other people ring.
Well, you said
ring
like
other people
call
up.
your bank, and I'm like, there's no way. There's way too long of a process.
Yeah, no, I was like saying that. It's like that's genuinely what I thought was, or maybe I was hoping that Wells Fargo had the ability that you can open the app and say approve transaction or something. Because what are you supposed to do when that
If
happens?
you flew to a different state and then made like a $500 transaction, I guess it would make sense.
Yeah, that's true.
But if they make a profile for me based on my purchases, they'd kind of, like throw that in a machine and it'll spit out saying that, yes, this is the kind of guy who's going to fly out and buy a Nintendo Switch far away from his house.
They should know me by now. It's a personalized experience.
Let me get a coaster. Let me not be like a shithead. I respect wood.
And I forgot. You're right. Okay. Let's switch over to... Hello? I guess immediately... I guess it doesn't matter. I wonder what happens if, like, the second I go live on here, if it just stops on the other one. What did I title this?
What did you title it?
Nintendo Switch 2 Midnight Release. Okay, so we're still... This doesn't matter.
Oh, we got clipped.
That's good.
I'm such an old person because I don't know what that really means. Is that just like someone...
Someone in the chat clipped a bit, yeah.
Okay.
What did I say? Nintendo Switch 2 Midnight Release? Alright. Which is true. IRL.
I have to make sure I put my drink down so the logo is facing the camera.
Right, so they know. I guess this isn't IRL anymore. This is Mario Kart World an option? Yeah, it is. It's Mario Kart World. I keep saying World. All right. Confirm and go
Mario
live.
Kart
Oh, this
World.
one's also going live on YouTube. This one was a Twitch exclusive.
Oh,
so
it's a
Twitch
Twitch
saw the
exclusive?
pre-show. YouTube did not.
Okay.
All right, so I think